Some people are born into crowns. Others are shaped by kindness in the dirt. This is the story of a man the world despised, before it learned who he truly was. Long ago, in a quiet village, there lived a poor farmer and his wife. Their hands were rough from labor, their backs bent from years in the fields. They worked hard every day, yet one sorrow never left their home. They had no child, and the silence of their house weighed heavily on their hearts. One stormy night, as thunder rolled across the sky, the farmer walked near his land and heard a sound that stopped him cold. A baby was crying. Following the sound, he found a small boy wrapped in cloth, abandoned near the field. Without hesitation, he carried the child home. His wife gasped in shock, then wept with joy. "Maybe this child was sent to us," she whispered through tears. From that night on, they raised the boy as their own. The child grew into a strong and gentle young man. He worked beside his parents from sunrise to sunset, plowing the soil, planting seeds, carrying water. While others complained, he labored in silence. While others envied, he remained patient. And slowly, something remarkable happened. His crops flourished. His harvest was fuller than any other in the village. But instead of celebration, jealousy took root. Villagers whispered that he must be cheating. Some mocked him openly. Others broke his tools or crushed his crops when he was not watching. Yet the young man never fought back. He answered cruelty with calm and hatred with respect. Then disaster came. Heavy rains poured without mercy. The river overflowed. Fields were ruined. Hunger filled the village. Children cried. Families sat in despair. Grain was gone. Hope was thin. Only one man still had food. The young farmer had saved his harvest carefully. He could have guarded it. He could have turned people away. But his heart would not allow it. So each night, while the village slept, he cooked food and quietly placed it at people's doors. Morning after morning, food appeared like a miracle. The villagers ate, survived, and yet still insulted him by day, never knowing it was his hands that kept them alive. One evening, exhausted and wounded in spirit, the young man sat outside his hut and whispered, "Why does good receive hatred? Why does kindness return pain?" But truth has a way of rising. An old villager, weak in body but sharp in sight, had seen the young man carrying food in the darkness. When the people gathered, the old man stood and spoke with a trembling voice. "You call this man a cheat," he said, "but do you know who has been feeding you in the night? Without him, many of you would not be alive today." Silence fell. Shame filled every heart. That very night, royal riders arrived bearing the king's seal. Long ago, they said, the king and queen had lost their baby during a storm. Years of searching had led them here. When they examined the young farmer, they found the birthmark of the missing prince. The truth was undeniable. He was royalty. The king and queen arrived in tears and embraced their son. The villagers bowed in fear, remembering their cruelty. Enraged, the king ordered punishment. But the young man knelt and said, "If I forgave them when they hurt me, how can I punish them now? Let mercy speak louder than power." The king and queen were moved. The villagers wept. From that day on, he was known not only as the heir to the throne, but as the Prince of Mercy. The farmer and his wife who raised him were honored, and kindness ruled where jealousy once lived. And the village learned a lasting truth. Cruelty may rise like a storm, but it always passes. Kindness endures, and those who choose mercy, even in pain, are the true royalty of this world. If you agree, comment true. Please like and subscribe to support this channel.